Anyway, my clinical trial. What about my clinical trial? What was it? Anybody know? Anybody have a guess? Parasite eggs. Have you guys ever heard of this?
Yes.
Okay, so my neurologist is the what we call the PI, the principal investigator on this study, and we call it the HINT study, or they call it the HINT study, which is an acronym: Helminth-Induced Immunomodulation Therapy and Relapsing Remitting MS. And the goal here is, it's based on the hygiene hypothesis, which I'll talk about in the next slide, kind of explain that to you. It was a phase 1 study, and it was a proof of concept study, and I mentioned that it was a proof of concept, and what does that mean? In this case, the HINT study was actually, this kind of therapy was actually tried on a different type of autoimmune disease, Crohn's disease, I believe, I think they might be in phase 3 right now, or I'm not sure. But they already had data on safety stuff. So really what they were wondering is, how is this going to affect people with MS? You know, is it going to make MS worse? So they wanted to start out with a really small subset of people with that disease that they're interested in to make sure everything's going to go fine. I mentioned there was other reasons that I signed on for that study, because I'm watching this thing, and you know, again, I'm kind of terrified about this whole prospect. But I see, okay, well, it involves ingesting parasite eggs, and I should explain that the parasite eggs are a pig parasite, and so they don't survive. They survive for like a week or two in the human gut, but not past that. So it's not like you're infecting yourself with a parasite that you're going to carry around with you the rest of your life. Anyhow, I have had a lot of interesting jobs in my day, and I'm not terribly squeamish when it comes to this kind of stuff. And I knew that just even the thought of it would freak people out. And so I thought, okay, well, he might have a tough time getting volunteers for this kind of a study. I guess I'll sign up, because it doesn't make any difference to me. And to be honest, it's like drinking a glass of water. You don't even know they're there. It's all microscopic. You know, and they're just the eggs. You're not drinking worms, things like that. So just kind of interesting. Anyway, so they